British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak visited Ukraine's capital on Friday. He signed a new security agreement and announced an increase in military funding for Ukraine to buy drones, including surveillance, long-range strike, and sea drones.
Сьогодні день, коли історія Європи змінилась.
Today is the day the history of Europe has changed. Ukraine and the United Kingdom signed a new and unprecedented security agreement. This is not just a declaration. This is the reality that will happen due to our cooperation, and in particular, due to the security guarantees from the considerable world power, Great Britain. If such a level of security guarantees was reached after 1991 with Britain and other countries, then there would be no Russian aggression. Our common task after stopping this Russian aggression and strengthening Ukraine is to guarantee that there will be no repeated attack on Ukraine ever again.
Україну разом гарантувати, що повторення нападу на Україну ніколи не було.
Great Britain, one of Ukraine's closest allies throughout its conflict with neighboring Russia, will increase its support in the next financial year to £2.5 billion, or $3.19 billion, an increase of £200 million on the previous 2 years.
And I'm proud that today President Zelensky and I have signed a new security agreement that will form the core of a partnership between our two countries that will last 100 years or more. This is the first in a series of new bilateral security assurances promised to Ukraine by 30 countries at last year's Vilnius summit. And it says that if Russia ever invades Ukraine again, the UK will come to your aid with swift and sustained security assurance. We will provide the modern equipment across land, sea and sky, sanction Russia's economy, and work closely with allies to do so. You will not have to ask. You will not have to argue for what you need. The UK will be there from the first moment to the last.
Sunak's trip comes at an important juncture for Kyiv in its nearly two-year-old war, as political infighting in the United States and European Union has held up two major packages of assistance. Kyiv has relied heavily on military and financial aid from the West since the Russian invasion in February of 2022. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told a press conference that he believed vital U.S. financial assistance would materialize and that he felt more positive now than last month. The two leaders signed what Zelensky described as an unprecedented security agreement, an arrangement the Ukrainian leader said would remain in place until Kyiv joined the NATO military alliance. The UK-Ukraine Agreement on Security Cooperation follows an earlier agreement by the Group of 7 nations to provide Ukraine with bilateral security guarantees. Britain said it would provide the largest delivery of drones to Ukraine from any nation, with most of them expected to be manufactured in Great Britain.